Hi there, I just wanted to give you guys an honest long-term review of my LG portable air conditioner. We have had it for about 2 years. We bought it secondhand. It was used by the prior family that had it for about a year before we got it. And honestly, this thing has been great. If I haven't mentioned it is 6,000 BTUs. In fact, I've got some paperwork here, so that's the model number on top. It does come with a 1-year warranty from new if you are purchasing this new. It has the AC mode, the dehumidifier, the fan. So the US Department of Energy rates this at 6,000 BTU. ASHRAE is 10,000, but I'd go more by the Department of Energy. This will fit vertical or horizontal windows 18 inches to 50 inches. So this guy is actually pretty decent. I have never had a time where it did not work good enough. So what I do is I insulate the hose with some old blankets just because this gets really hot and it radiates a lot of heat back into your room. So if you can do some sort of insulation, I would. Here's the setup here. So out of all of the portable air conditioners I've had, this is sort of my least favorite design for a window piece like this, because there are a lot of air gaps that you have to fill, and they are sort of time consuming to fill because see, like right up here, there's still an air gap, and it's like I've got foam insulation back there. You put the insulation here, but on this side I don't have many air gaps, so that's good. But anyway, pretty dang easy to install. You just have to put the foam in the right places. You will have an air gap at the top of this, but most of them do at this point. It does have a filter on the top here, so you clean that every once in a while. I'd say clean it more than it will remind you to. It also has like a clean filter warning here, so I'd recommend just clean that more frequently so you don't have any long-term issues. But for 3 years old, this thing still cools extremely well. So we've got your power options. Let me grab the remote. So it takes a second to turn on. It's got the automatic swinging vents, which you can control right here. So it goes up and down around the room just to keep the air going in multiple directions. It does have a low fan and a high fan setting, so it's on low right now, and it's also got that display that turns off by itself, so like if you're in a bedroom trying to sleep at night, you don't have to have that blinding you all the time. But to turn that back on full time, you just click light right here. That's all you do, and it will stay on full time. But I've noticed a few other reviews on this machine. People mention how loud it is, and I do agree with that. It is quite a loud machine, especially for a smaller space like a bedroom, but it's not between sweating to death while you're trying to go to sleep versus a really loud air conditioner. I'd take the air conditioner any day. It works really good. It's loud for a reason. It really pumps out a lot of cold air, even on 100-degree days in South Dakota. Very high humidity. This thing will keep a room constantly at about 72, 71, a 10 by 10, 10 by 12 foot room. So it really goes a long way. I believe it's rated up to rooms 300 cubic feet, I believe so. Don't quote me on that though, because I don't know 100%. But your other modes are your dry function. So say you live in a very humid environment like me, your room's getting muggy, starting to stink a little bit like humidity. You turn on your dehumidify, you connect a hose. There is a drain plug right there. I wish it would focus for you right there. So you drain from that one for your dehumidifier. So there's your dehumidify mode. Let's get over to the fan mode. So if you just want a fan, the fan itself is a lot quieter when the compressor is off. It is on high fan right now, so I'll turn it down to low. it's actually genuinely pretty quiet without the compressor. The compressor is what makes this machine so loud. But yeah, we'll go back to cool. The sad thing about this machine is, despite all of its features, you know, this nice swinging air conditioning vent, the lights that turn off, all of that, the problem I have faced with it is it does not have quite a full automatic mode. What I mean by that is, yes, it will turn off the compressor once, say, I get to 67 degrees in this bedroom. It will turn off the compressor. That's totally fine. But it will not turn off the fan at any speed. So if you would like a machine that automatically turns off everything when you get to a set temp, you might want to look at a different machine, because this is not quite an automatic machine. It will stay on until you tell it to turn off. It does have a timer, so if you do want to set it on like a 4-hour timer while you sleep, it will definitely get your room really cold, and it will turn off by itself. One thing I have to note with this thing is, it is so good at cooling that I often have to have it set up at probably about 72, 73, 74 even if it's really hot outside, because it will freeze your room constantly running the way it does. So that is honestly a good thing, because if you do have some blistering hot days, you know this thing will keep up in a properly sized environment. You do not want to put this in a humongous living room. I would definitely go more the window unit route if you can. If not, I'd get a dual hose system, because these systems are known to be less efficient because of the single hose. It's sending all this air outside. It's drawing in air from the inside of the room, so what it does is it creates a vacuum and it pulls air out of any gaps that you've got. So when it does start getting hotter outside, or the room does start getting bigger, these do become less efficient and less noticeable, I guess you would say. If this was in a living room and it was 100 degrees out, this would maybe get your living room down to 80 degrees, but nothing fantastic. So, these are great for apartment living. If you can't install a window air conditioner in an apartment, this is your guy right here. Also, just general situations where you need portable air conditioning, this is great. The unit's fairly heavy. It's been extremely reliable to us, has never let us down. Honestly, I'd say it's worth its full price, because there are a lot of other machines on the market that are, the reviews are low, and you read them and the customers are saying this machine died after 6 months. I get that this costs about $350 brand new, but for the fact that these are so, I've had 2 LG air conditioners, both have been fantastically reliable. I wouldn't hesitate to buy one of these at full price. So yeah, just wanted to give you guys a review of this unit, 6,000 BTUs. I believe they make the same style in 7,000 BTUs. It's just a different compressor, I believe. But yeah, so I hope I didn't leave anything out. I don't think I did. It's a pretty simple machine, but thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.